Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today I am bringing you guys a clip from the end of my stream that I did over on Twitch yesterday. So for those of you guys who don't know, I just created a Twitch yesterday, so I'm still working out the bugs a little bit. I need to get a little bit better internet from my provider and whatnot, but hopefully I will be up and running and be able to stream on a semi-regular basis. That way you guys can kind of interact with me and sort of help me make these videos when I'm like wanting to test out these decks and whatnot. So today we're talking War Rocks. So today we're going to be showing a replay of me versus Tri-Brigade Lyralisc, actually a very great deck right now, which can set up really great interruption, floodgate with the barrier statue of Stormwinds, and can also just decimate boards. So how did I do it? Well, we'll see in the replay in a minute, but first of all, I wanted to go over some of the combos since I'm not really going to be making a combo video for War Rocks. So first of all, you definitely want to see your 2 level 4 monsters in your opening hand right away, especially your Gactos. If you don't see your Fortia, she's one of the best ones. Orpus will definitely work instead. It is a level 5 but can normal summon as long as you have no monsters or you have all Earth Warriors. But your Fortia is going to be your better option because she can add another War Rock card to your hand after a warrior monster battles, and your Gactos is just a great extender to special summon himself to the field. Gets you an extra little bit of attack during the battle phase. The next 2 cards that you're going to want to see in your opening hand are obviously your field spell, the War Rock Mountain, because this is like the most pivotal card for the deck. You need to see this. Basically, it searches a War Rock monster from your deck to your hand, and then also can special summon a War Rock that is different from the ones that are on your field. And so then generally you want to search for Basilios if you don't have it already, because then he can special summon himself to the field as long as from the hand or graveyard if one of your warrior monsters gets destroyed by battle. So it's actually a pretty decent play to just special summon him to the field off of your War Rock Mountain, and then if he hits the graveyard, then he can special summon himself back if one of your guys gets destroyed anyways. You have plenty of ways to actually get into these cards because you have cards like Reinforcement of the Army, you have 2 to 3 copies of Pot of Desires, as well as your Terraforming to find your field spell, and then you just want to find some other forms of interaction and extension with your Fireflint Lady or your Instant Fusion. So if you guys haven't seen my deck profile yet, we are actually doing a giveaway for some Harpy cards. So if you guys want to get your hands on either, or actually both Cyber Harpy and Harpy Perfumer, that is going to be in the giveaway. I'll leave you a link to that video in the description. But I believe that's all I have. Let's get on with the replay. So we'll play here. You guys can see that I already drew 2 of the cards that I was talking about that we want to see in our opening hand. The only problem is that we didn't draw anything else. So basically my thought here was that I wanted to summon out the Orpus just to have something on field in case our opponent is running something that can OTK, which I was pretty right that this deck can definitely OTK, but having that War Rock Mountain was very, very pivotal. So like I just mentioned, you want to search off that Basilios. Also, like I said, I was doing this on a live stream, so I will be uploading like the whole, or at least most of the live stream. Like I said, I was having some internet issues, so I'll cut out all of the parts that were freezing. But again, if you guys want to go and follow me over on Twitch, you guys can definitely go check me out. I am the Common Collector, all one word, all lowercase. But yeah, if you guys want to go check out those live streams, I broke it into like 3 pieces. But basically, I was not going to stop until I won a duel. I did have a few where I actually misclicked or misplayed a little bit, so you guys can also see that. There was another duel that I'm pretty sure that I was going to win, but I timed out because I was just reading over all the effects, didn't want to make any more mistakes, and then I ended up not looking at the clock and I timed out. So I believe that's about all I needed to cover, but yeah, this is basically the end of my turn. I wanted to hold on to the Fireflint Lady because I have Relinquished Anima in the extra deck, and I wanted to make sure that I had a backup play if my opponent put up something really, really big. And we're playing up against Lyralisc Tri-Brigade, which means our opponent is going to be putting up something really, really big. So you can see here he's comboing off. He gets out the Nerval does a whole bunch of link summon plays and whatnot, gets out the access code talker, which he also bounces my Orpus up to the hand with the, I believe it's with the Ancient Warriors link monster. He goes into the Simorgh bird, and then here's where he starts to make the misplays, which actually led to his loss. I was really surprised at how this all worked out, but for those of you guys who don't really know how Tri-Brigades work, they can basically banish cards from the graveyard in order to special summon a link monster with the same link rating as the cards that you banish from the graveyard. And so I was, and then also you have the access code talker, which can banish stuff. So I was really surprised that he didn't just link away the Baron Blossom and the kit here. I think he just wanted to keep damage, but if he would have actually sent these two guys, he would have absolutely won, because he could have then destroyed, with the access code talker, he could have destroyed my field spell. So that would have really helped him. Because if I mean, and I think that you kind of end up not playing as well when you're not playing in person, because you're not looking at your opponent's hand as much and whatnot, not paying attention to their searches. So he doesn't realize that I have this Bachilios in hand. So he ends up proceeding to battle phase. Beginning of battle phase, I'm able to special summon out the Orpus, and then I'm able to protect it in order to eat up another battle. I'm able to special summon the Bachilios from grave. And then this is where I was really hoping the turn would end, because this means that I already knew that Stormwinds was going to be coming out. So for those of you who don't know, the barrier statue of the Stormwinds makes it so neither player can special summon except for winged monsters. He gets that out by using his Link 3, the Simorgh Bird of Sovereignty. So I knew that this was coming. I wanted to make sure that I actually got out the Bachilios before that happened, because I cannot special summon. But yeah, you guys will see how this all plays out for him. So then I also drew probably one of my favorite, it's a card that people aren't really playing with, but the Warrock Ordeal, you guys will see why I'm playing it in the deck, because right here it does help me to draw 2 cards. So I went in with the Fortia to swing and destroy the Stormwinds, draw a card, and then Bachilios can then attack over the Simorgh bird, which definitely helps, because then that means that he can't go into another copy of the Stormwinds. But again, I was very correct at the beginning of my first turn that I wanted to hold on to that Fireflint Lady. Even though it's a great extender, it wouldn't have helped me, so I wanted to hold on to that level 1, so I summoned it, took the Relinquished Anima, and then off of that I stole the Access Code Talker, and then I was able to actually use the effect of Cerberus yet, but by then my opponent had already forfeited. I think that with having no cards in hand, he just felt discouraged. But yeah, I beat Tri-Brigade Lyralisc with Warrock, so definitely not the best deck of the format, but also look at what we have on our following turn here, or even at the end of our turn. We can still use Warrock Mountain to search for another Warrock card. We have, once this Bachilios would actually leave the field, he would get banished off of his own effect, which means that we can special summon it back later with our different dimension reincarnation. We have Pot of Desires, which just has unlimited potential on what we can pick up, and then we have the Goes and Match in order to make sure that our opponent actually sticks to one attribute, which is kind of nice. It would make them stick to probably using only winds or something like that, or I believe the Tri-Brigades are Earths. So yeah, overall that was all that I really wanted to talk about today. I thought that it was kind of cool, and I wanted to share this replay with you guys. So yeah, I will play it one more time while I just talk here. So again, don't forget about my giveaway that's going on over right here on the YouTube channel. Just go ahead and check out my deck profile on Warrocks. All you guys have to do is leave a comment on either what you guys think of the Warrock deck, what you guys are currently playing right now, or what other decks you guys want to see me profile right here on the channel. I would really appreciate it. There's already been quite a ton of people who have already submitted their entries, so all you guys have to do is comment on the video and you are entered into the giveaway. It's pretty simple. Also, if you guys are not following me on Facebook, you guys can, or not follow me on Facebook, you guys can join my Facebook group where we have been doing tournaments. So I'm hoping to do another tournament at the rogue level before we get our next ban list, and then we also do competitive tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check it out. The Common Collector tournament group. The links to that will also be in the description for this. Also, if you guys want to check out my Patreon at the $2 level, you guys can already get access to bonus videos. So I know that a lot of other channels and stuff, they don't give you access to bonus videos until you're at like $5 or $10. I wanted to make sure that you guys still got access to some videos. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. The full stream is going to be uploaded when I have a little bit more time to edit. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.